Hey, howdy, hey, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. For tonight's video, I'm going to be reviewing Drag Race Holland episode 5. So if that sounds good to you, make sure to like this video, comment down below what you thought of this episode, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And without further ado, let's get this video started. Alright, so this episode started, first, I want to say something. This episode pissed me off. I'm just gonna say it. Yes, it pissed me off. I'm pissed. I'm sorry. We'll get to that. Let's get this whole video into it. Alright, so the episode started. All the queens, entered back into the workroom. Jakey said how she thought Madam Madness was kind of annoying. And then, obviously, they all read Madam Madness's mirror message, erased it, and then that was about it. There wasn't much else to it. And then it's a brand new day in the workroom. Fred walks in and, well, first there's a room message talking about what the episode is going to be for the week. It starts out kind of vague, but then it's revealed that it's going to be the Snatch Game, but it's not officially announced yet, but it's going to be the Snatch Game, and we all know it's going to be the Snatch Game. Anyways, then we have the mini challenge. The mini challenge this week is to do a nude photo shoot. This was a very interesting mini challenge. It's something that I haven't seen Drag Race do. I think they've done it before, but I can't remember quite when they did it. But it was a fun mini challenge. I had a nice time watching it. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Some of them standouts for me were obviously Jakey, Sutter Jean, Envy Peru. Envy Peru had a really nice storyline during this as well. When we found out that about Envy's past relationship and about the trauma that she had in that relationship and just sort of her journey. And I thought that was a very important message to have in this episode, and I thought it was a really good thing to be talked about. So I really enjoyed that they brought that up and that Envy continued to slay in the photo shoot even though she wasn't comfortable to do it at first. The winner of the mini challenge is Jakey. She won a photo shoot with the person who did the photo shoot with all the queens. A one-on-one photo shoot, I should say. So, yeah. And then Fred announces that the main challenge is going to be Snatch Game. Snatch Game. So, all the queens are like, oh, it's Snatch Game. Yay, woo. Then we find out who all the queens are going to be. Jean is Mega Mindy. Jakey, I'm not going to try to say who everyone was. Chelsea Boys with Joe Exotic. There are a few standouts for me. We'll get to it when we talk about the Snatch Game. There's a few moments between the queens. Nothing too crazy happens. They all get ready for the Snatch Game. Then they do the Snatch Game. Standouts for me in this Snatch Game were Envy Peru. I thought did a very good job. I really enjoyed her. I found her funny. I didn't exactly understand what she was talking about, but every time she talked, I found it funny, so she did a really good job. I thought, Chelsea Boy was fantastic. I love Chelsea Boy as Joe Exotic. That was hilarious. I thought Chelsea Boy slayed the Snatch Game. Probably my favorite Snatch Game of them all. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I think Abby kind of faded into the background. I think Mama Queen really faded into the background. Same with Sutter Jean, and Janie was just okay to me. Nothing too crazy. So, then Snatch Game's over. It's a new day. It's Elimination Day. The queens are all talking about how they felt about the Snatch Game. Then they're talking about the Runway theme, which is dual personality, I think is what it was. It's supposed to be half masculine and half feminine. I do feel like there was a bit of a stick into the binary system of gender a little bit in that. But, we'll get to that later with the Runway. Overall, I thought it was a good theme. I really enjoyed it. There are a few standouts for me. And they talked, excuse me. Abby was excited for it. And people were kind of confused about what Mama Queen was doing. We found out Mama Queen identifies as non-binary, so Mama Queen was trying to do something that Mama Queen would feel more comfortable presenting because they don't identify with either gender, so they didn't want to do something that was super masculine or super feminine. They wanted to do their own thing, and I thought that was very very cool because we don't really talk about that a lot in Drag Race US about gender identity. I personally don't think they talk about it a whole lot at least. I mean, every once in a while, but like, there's not a whole lot about it. Anyways, so we get to the runway. I'm gonna be putting a picture up here of Fred. I thought Fred looked really good this week. Really liked Fred's dress, Fred's outfit. I thought it was all good. We meet all the judges. I thought the judges were good this week. I can't remember the names, but I really like them. Then we get to the actual runway. Some standouts to me were Chelsea Boy. I'm going to put Chelsea Boy's picture over here. I really, really liked Chelsea Boy's runway. I thought this was super, super cool, super different, and I really enjoyed it. And then I also really enjoyed Mama Queens. I'm putting Mama Queens over here as well. And then there were some that were just kind of safe for me. I personally thought Envy Peru did a good job with it. I'm going to put her picture here. I just was kind of bored with it. I feel like it's something that we've seen before. We saw that concept on season 7. And I feel like everyone was sort of doing that, which is why, to me, having Mama Queen and Chelsea Boy doing something different, to me, was a really good thing, because it stood out to me as being different and fun, and I really enjoyed that. Anyway, so Envy's was, at least Envy's was well done. Then we have Abby's. I'm going to go ahead and put Abby's over here. It was fine. It was kind of boring. Nothing too exciting. Then I'm going to put Cedrigine, where Cedrigine was doing something with Kermit Frog and Miss Piggy. I like the concept for this. However, I feel like it could have been executed much better. I understand Cedrigine had a difficult time with this one, and they were taking a risk. Cedrigine took risks, which is something that I think they needed to reward Cedrigine more for, but they didn't. Anyways, we'll get to that later. Janie was fine. Putting Janie's picture over here. It was fine. I like the mirror. I like that. That was kind of different from the others. But again, it was kind of excuse me, more on the predictable side of things. I don't know, maybe that's just me. I liked it though, it just wasn't my favorite. So then, I think that's all the runways, pretty sure, yeah. Then we get to the judging, but the contestants go back. We find out Mama Queen was pretty affected by the judging and was kind of upset with the way the judges perceived their outfit, which I understand, especially because Mama Queen was doing something that they felt comfortable with, and I feel like the judges didn't really acknowledge that. Exactly, they were hoping to see more of the masculine side, which is something Mama Queen didn't want to express on the runway, which I completely understand, and I feel like they should have listened to that a little bit more. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Let me know what you think down below. And yeah, that was about it in the Untucked. Then the contestants come back on the main stage, and we find out Jakey is safe. We find out Chelsea Boy is safe, which to me is wrong. I think Chelsea Boy won this episode. I'm just saying. At least Chelsea Boy did have that shout out for Chelsea Boy's Snatch Game of Joe Exotic, which was so good. Alright. And then we find out Envy Peru won this episode. This is Envy's third win. Me, personally, I don't 100% agree with this win. I love Envy Peru, you know this. But I think the winner should have been Chelsea Boy, in my opinion at least. Let me know down below what you thought as well, I should say. Then the 3 queens left are Mama Queen, Abby, and Cedrigine. And Fred calls out to Mama Queen, Fred calls out to Cedrigine first, and tells Cedrigine has to lip sync, which pissed me off. Cedrigine should not have had to lip sync. Cedrigine has continued to take risks every week, which is something that they've always told people to do. But no, they were like, Cedrigine, you're gonna have to lip sync in this episode. Anyways, I'm pissed. And then they talked to Mama Queen and Abby. Abby ends up having to lip sync. I agree with this. I think Abby should have had to lip sync. This is Abby's 3rd time lip syncing in a row, by the way. I want you to note that. Important to me, at least. Then we have the lip sync. I'm not quite familiar with what the song was. I thought the lip sync was okay, nothing too exciting. Like Fred said, it was meh, which for me should have been a reason to send home Abby, because this is Abby's third time in the bottom, so Abby should have gone home. Abby should not have been safe. But no, Fred decided to send home Cedrigine, even though Cedrigine was one of my favorites, and fan favorite in my opinion, and I think should have been at least top 3, if not winning this competition. I'm just saying, Cedrigine should have at least had 1 win by now. But no, they decided to send home Cedrigine in episode 5. I'm pissed. Anyways, that was it for this episode. Again, let me know what you think of this episode down below. And like this video if you liked it. Share with your friends, your family, your Instas, your Twitters, whatever social medias, all over the place. Let's spread the word of the channel, get it growing. Let me know what you thought of this episode. Again, let me know if you agree with my opinions. Do you think Cedrigine should have gone home? I personally really do not, as you know. Anyways, yeah, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Have a great rest of your night or day, wherever you are, and I'll see you all later. Bye, guys.